Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are doing a patron journal spread for Noel, and she chose this lovely notebook from Notebook Therapy. It is so pretty and pink with florals and bows and just really cute. It is 150 GSM paper, I believe, from Notebook Therapy, and it's got this gold on the edging and then a pocket in the back. She requested that I do whatever I like as long as the pages sort of go with the notebook. So I was looking for pinks and florals and bows and feminine. And Rongrong just came out with her Soft Girl era stickers and tapes, and I thought those would be perfect to go with this. So we're going to go ahead and set up a Dutch door spread using these. All right, so I never start a Dutch door spread on this page just because of the way the binding is, and this is a blank page, not dot grid. So I always start here, and Noelle can decorate this however she wants to. All right, so we're gonna go right here, and let's take a look at the tapes and remind ourselves, and then look through the book to see what I haven't used yet. Okay, we have a lot of things here, a lot of things that'll make easy waterfall tabs if we choose to. So these are going to be great. Here are some nice base tapes. We've got a whole set of PET stickers and then a really thick tape as well. So we might use those. And then we have a lot of things in here. We have a lot of boxes. I have used some things already. We've got a lot of girls. We'll add those, of course. Some washi strips here, which we also have these, so we'll decide what we want to use. These are some scrapbook papers on sticker paper. Just reminding myself what we have. Okay, I've got a question. Is this one the same spacing as that one? It looks like it. We could use these instead of having to trim those. Yeah, that might be good. These are some more washi strips. More scrapbook papers. This one's really cute. We also have these. Do we have any that are the same shape? This one's the same shape as that. And this one's the same shape as that. We could do some windows. That could be interesting. We've got a frame. Do we have another frame? No. Okay. Okay, just looking through what we have, because not all these aren't set up for Dutch doors. We'll have to play puzzle to make things fit. This is really cute for maybe like a strip on the front and the back because it's kind of collaged. That could be really nice, though it is more blue and less pink. I think we'll start with this one, though, and then do that one on the back side. So since, let's just, okay, a way you can double check if things are going to fit. We can just go like that. And just look. And it's not going to be perfect, but it's pretty close. Let's try it this way, though, just to double check. And that one is perfect. Okay, so we need to make sure this one's on the outside. So we're just going to go ahead and place it here. Leaving it so we have enough space to do at least 3 total Dutch doors in here, because 3 or more typically looks really fun and really good. So we'll do that. Okay, grabbing a cutting mat and my gyro cut so we can do this, and some scissors. All right. There we go. Okay, that looks cute and works really well with the band there. Okay, this would be a good one to put on the last page. That is really cute. Okay, we might do that. All right, but we need this one now. It's sticking to me. We just need to figure, don't go down yet. No, thank you. We just need to figure out where to put it. That'll work. And there we go. That was easy, that one. They don't always work out like that, and some of our others will not work out like that. But I would like to get something very feminine and kind of floral. This is more lace and bows than floral, but do we have something that'll work? If not, we'll just go with the bows, but we can do the little heart doilies. Those ones are actually perfect. We can do bows. Okay, let's grab a heart. Let's just grab a couple of things that we can put as part of a Dutch door, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Let's do this one on the front. Those kind of match up. They're not perfect, but they're pretty close. And then we'll have to come back and find all the matching things. We have some flowers here. Maybe we'll add them throughout because they aren't really consistently sized. So I'll add them not as the Dutch doors, but later. There's that. Did we see a bow that shape? Yes, we did. Okay, we're going to put some bows on this one. Okay, so to go with this one, to keep the really pink scheme, I don't think I'm going to use the blue. I'm going to use this one, but because, let's see, paper sticker, clear sticker. We're going to put the clear sticker down, then the tape, then these, for a reason. But let's figure out what order. Heart should go in the middle, so bows, top and bottom. I'm going to keep them a little offset. Okay, these will go over to the side for a minute. And let's grab our tape. We just want to try to line it up so that there's no white space showing when this is closed. Perfect. And then we'll need to trim around this. There we go. All right. So there's that. Now the paper stickers we can lay just straight on top and not have any issues. So we're going to go ahead and line this one up to be kind of centered. And then this one went that way. Let's go this way with this bow. We'll put it in a little bit. Oh, we'll put it in a little bit more. So not as much as sticking out, just so it's a little bit offset from the other. Okay. Go ahead and cut this one out too. Woohoo! This is all coming along. Okay, so now let's go find the matching stickers because I don't know which ones are paper and which ones are not. You can put all of them down before you put down the tape if you want to, but there's just more to cut out afterwards with the tape. The reason is because if you put the clear sticker on top of the tape, then you'll see the tape through it. With the paper stickers, you don't have that problem. So let's find our matching stickers. Okay. We're just going to be flipping through this book a lot today, trying to find it. It wasn't that one. It was this one. Okay, so this one is a clear sticker, so we'll put that down. This is a clear sticker, so we'll put that down. And I think the other one is also a clear sticker. Okay. Where'd it go? There it is. I don't have the fingers for this. Actually using tweezers, guys. Crazy. Okay. So, just go ahead and put all of these down, and then this one's a tiny bit smaller than the other, so I'm going to try to center it so there isn't a huge gap. We might move that over. I'm just trying to get all of these down first so that they're not stuck to me anymore. Okay. Ripped a little paper. That's okay when that happens. We still can make this work. Okay. Let's move it over a tiny bit. There, it's a little closer. Okay, so we'll grab the same tape and we'll just have to trim around each of these. Okay, trimming, this is my gyro cut. You guys know I use it all the time. But you can use any cutting knife you have, any craft knife. All right. This is coming along. Got it. Maybe I said that too early. Okay, there we go. All right, we have 2 of the doors done. We're gonna do one more, maybe get a girl in there if we can. Let's remind ourselves what's in here. This is not gonna be stuff that is mirror imaged or anything like that. But sometimes the shapes of the way the people are posing, like a shoulder or a hair or hat or veil or whatever sticking out, might be similar. So like her shoulder's sticking out here. She has her arm out past her hair on this one, but she doesn't have like a veil sticking out too, so it might not be close enough to do that. Whereas she has her arm out like that, dress, and then has the bump here while she doesn't have the veil. That actually might work really well. So let's use the girl in pink on the front side. One thing with PET tape, so we can do it like this and take a look. I want her on the outside because the veil, I don't want to have to cut it off. But what tape are we going to do it with? I think we'll do it with this one, which means we need to put her down first. No, it's a PET tape. She has a white ink base on it. Stickers from sticker books typically don't, but PET tapes do. Now, this is not symmetrical, as you can see, but we can get pretty close to it. And if we have to trim a little bit off because it's so uneven, you won't be able to tell. So we're just gonna get some tape and put it down. Now the hard part is gonna be separating this while wearing press-ons. Okay. We're just gonna use this side. And again, we just have to try to make sure we don't want any extra white space when all of these are down. We're just gonna leave it like that and go with that. And put down this girl with the little veil. Since her legs are, you know, only to the thigh, we're going to put her at the bottom of the page. Come on, thank you. Just line her up like that. You can see a little bit through it. It's not completely solid all the way through, but it does have that nice white ink base so that you still get the good idea of it. It's better with the darker stickers. So if there's black or brown or purple or, you know, dark stickers, they are almost completely solid. But with the lighter stickers like pinks or whites or beiges, you will see a tiny bit underneath. So keep that in mind. And that's the same with any PET tape that has a white ink base. Okay. A little bit we didn't get right there. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to cut another bit and then figure out how it's going to line up. Because this is not going to be perfect. But we're going to do our best. These bumps seem to work better because they're closer in line, even if they're not the exact same. I mean, I think this is just fine. Just like this. Yeah. Okay. So last time, got it started like that. Got my tweezer in. There we go. Okay. Right there. Was close enough. Again, if you're not using symmetrical stickers or mirror imaged stickers and tapes, you're never going to line up perfectly. So get as close as you can, and it's still awesome. Okay, so now this girl. Okay, so now her hands, it's again not going to be perfect, just like I was saying with the last one, but we're going to do the best we can. We can always put in something extra with it if we need to. I just don't want to cut off her arm, so I'm just trying to play with that, but her legs are not quite all the way up there, so let's get something else in there as well. And then also right there, they have some little tiny pieces. Let's put a pearl there in that little space that we have, because we can fill that little gap. And since we've done that, we don't just want one pearl there. Let's put another pearl like up here, just so it's not like just something really, really random. Then right here, let's get a little floral in. This one has a pink flower. And we can just cover it up like that. Just have a flower in there. And her leg didn't quite reach the ground all the way, so it just cut off randomly. Okay, we'll save the bit of pink flower just in case. Okay, so we did that. Look, here are our beautiful little dainty Dutch doors. They're so cute. But now I think I do want to use, where was it? This one. Let's see, can I just pull it out? Sort of. I ripped like the sticker papers there. But what I'm going to do is fussy cut this, or no, I can use my gyro cut, so that I can use this piece on the back side of the page, on the very back page. That is going to look really nice, I think. Okay, we're gonna run out of cutting mat, so gotta move it up. This looks so cool, and it's already done for you. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna line it up. I want a little bit of the bow showing, but I also want the whole little tag showing as well. So that seems to be good. And it all, you know, is even here. It's not showing any white space. So that's great. Okay. Now, since the Dutch doors are not as decorative as some, they've got a lot of nice lace, a lot of, you know, dainty feminine energy, as it says, feminine energy. We are gonna, when we do our boxes and stuff, we're gonna have a lot of other things in to make those layered boxes really, really decorative. But first we have to decide, do we, where did the rest of it go? Do we use this right here, or do we make a collage? I think I want to do a collage. I don't think I want to use that. So let's start. This whole sticker theme is the soft girl era. So we are going to start the collage with that in here. And then we're going to put a lot of stuff around it. Let's do a wax seal. That's kind of that same vibe. And we're just going to collage all the way down. I like this key and locket. That's really cute. And so we basically want to get everything to at least here. Okay, pink envelope. That works really well with it. And let's do another envelope all the way down here for some balance. A little teacup works well also. And we're just going to fit things in. Since we have one wax seal, let's do another. We'll go through the sticker book first and then fill in with the PET tapes. I'm saving those mainly because once we put down the boxes, I can layer these over them really nicely. Okay, here's a flower. Let's get a flower. That can actually fit right in here really nicely. And that also just needs one more thing. So we have these tiny stars. We'll put one. We don't want to do only one star on the page, kind of like the pearls, because they're so little. So we're going to put another star right over there. Okay. Here's another one of those flowers. Let's get it right down there. These are pretty cute. We'll just get a couple in there. This one has some nice pink. Put it there. All right, here are the other flowers we saw. So while it's a little more red, I do want some florals in there because there is a flower on the front of the notebook. So that will just help with our theme a little bit. We'll trim everything at the end once we've laid down this whole collage. why don't, since we did have a pearl on the other page, let's add a bigger pearl here. You know what? We can get some doily in a couple of places just to like bring that kind of lacy vibe. So I'll put that there. Trim that in a minute as well. Okay. We could put a tiny thing here. So I have another small pearl right there and right there. A little flower and then something. What can we do? Just looking up here really quick. I do like this one with the locket. I just need to figure out where we're gonna put it. So let's flip this over. Okay, right there. And then a larger sticker can go here. So do we have a nice bow? That one might be a little bit too big. And there's a really small one. There's a medium one. We might need something else with it still, but let's put another little pearl there, and then I think that's good. We can trim this all up and get our boxes in. This helps when you have something simpler here to add a big collage or something, to just add some more like decorative pieces. I think it adds some balance to the spread. And cutting from the back allows you to see exactly where the page ends, so that's really helpful. Making sure to follow the curve of the rounded corners here. Do I need to round the corners on anything else? Let me take a look. I don't know that we do with this spread. No, because we have the lace here. That would be weird to round the lacy parts. Okay, so going with that, we need some boxes. And we've got all sorts of boxes. We've used some already in the last spread I did doing this, but we've also got some really fun things like this one. These will go great on a larger area, so like here. I think like that. Though this is the same girl, so we're gonna move over one and do it here just to avoid having the same person twice on one page. So that'll work too. Okay, let's find other boxes that can go on here. I like finding the biggest boxes first. Oh, this is a great one because then I know exactly where I want to use them on these bigger pages. Now this has a lot of rounded things. I don't always go for rounded items when layering stickers, but I feel like this kind of works. Now, do I want it layering over this a little bit, or do I want it inward? Though this is very oval. Maybe I save this for over here. I'm feeling like I'm not quite sure right now. Also, I could grab some boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. Let's think as we're going through here. Okay. I'm just going to grab some boxes. Oh, this is exactly the box I need. this one. I think this will look really nice. It does go over the oval a little bit, but that's okay. This is a very eclectic kind of spread with all these different textures going on here, so it works with it. Okay, then we will do something starting over here, and we are gonna grab pink. Oh, we're gonna save this one for another time too. I'm just grabbing some boxes at this point so I can stop going back and forth. Okay, we can use that one too somewhere. But right now I am looking for something a little smaller. Where did that circle one go that I wanted to use? Did I put it back in here? I think I did. It was a nice darker color. Yeah. And then we have this little gap right here, and we can just go like that and fill it in. Very cute. Okay, here we have a lot going on right there. What if we have that one layered with something? Okay, here's another box sticker. That's great. Just looking for if there's something better than the one that's sitting next to me right now. Okay, we're gonna probably need this sticker too, so I'm just gonna grab it. I'm avoiding like the green ones because we don't really have much green going on in here. We might use that. I don't want to pull it up if I'm not sure. Okay, so we're gonna use this one then. Just like that. And we just have one more set of things. So we've got this one. Let's put it right here. And we're gonna add this to it up like that. I want something else right in there if I can. And then we do need a box on this side too. So we'll use this one. And not this one. Let's just take a look and see if there's anything else. Would this one work with it? I'm okay with that one, except it's just the spacing is not quite right. This one might be a singular box, you guys, with some layered decor instead. This one's really nice, though, it's the green, and it's big. We have these ones. Oh, idea. Okay, this, but I could have laid this one down first, but I didn't, so we're gonna trim it. Use this. So this is lacy, but you could use this still as a place to write your date or something. So pretty cool. Okay, we need to add in a few more little decorative pieces. So let's see. Oh my gosh, we skipped one. Okay, let's do it. Just grabbing some boxes that work. We may have to grab a green one of the lighter green ones. I would rather go with blue than with green on this. So let's just go ahead and do this one here. We are using this sticker book up well. And this one has a little green, but I don't dislike it because it's got all the florals and some pink and lace in there. So like that still works pretty well. That'll go really nicely with this one. This one we can do that. And then this is an interesting one to layer into the thing because it's not even, but that'll work. Okay, now we can go ahead and figure out what else we're going to use. We've used this girl and her, so I want to add some other girls in. Just figuring out how and where. She works really nicely. Her dress colors coordinate very well with the color tones there. Like this belt is just like a darker color of this one. It looks really nice. Okay, so she's perfect. I want at least one girl per page. So this one doesn't have anybody yet. She's wearing a greenish dress. That doesn't work for this. I like her, but I mean, honestly, where is a girl gonna go on this page? Maybe sitting on top? A lot of them have their legs cut off from view, so this one might work best. Let's just, or going like that. I mean, we've already used her, but like that. If I was gonna do that, I'd do her or her. I think she works better with the colors. Again, with her dress, she's got the bow, she's got the florals on her dress, she's got some bows on her dress. It just, I think, really works with the colors that we've chosen in this spread. Okay. So now, oh, there she is again. Now we need to add in just some decor around. It really helped, I think, to do the collage here. It just adds a lot, but let's put a bow here if I don't get it all rumpled. Let's add a little quote there. Like layered over a little bit. She glows softly. That's really cute. Okay, here. I'm just kind of putting things down to see what they look like and if I like it. Okay, I do like this one. The little envelope. It is a lighter color, which means we do see through. So I'm going to move it over so not as much is coming through. You know, this one I think is enough because of her. This one definitely needs something. We have two girls on this page, so not a girl. That's really cute, but I don't know if Noel would like that or not. Okay. Maybe a quote. I don't always do quotes, but I have included a few quotes in this. So yeah, let's add a quote. It adds some, it's nice and like this maroon kind of text, which we've got the maroon up here. So it does kind of pull some evenness across the spread. But I do feel like we need something else in here. We've done envelopes. Let's do another envelope. There we go. Okay, here. I don't think we need anything because it's pretty decorative already. Okay, then here we need something. We've already got a girl. What about one of the animals? I don't know. Okay, We could do something like this. This is like a postage stamp style sticker. Another quote, nah. I'll call them. Thinking. Large stack of books. Books can never go wrong on a spread. And layer it over ever so slightly. Should we put a teacup on top of the books? This is the cool thing about PET tapes with the white ink, is that you can layer and make your own scenes. So now we've got a teacup on top of the books, and it goes all the way up to the top of the sticker now, so that's awesome. We do have this little bit. Do we put in some lace going all the way up to here? I mean, we could. There's a lot going on here, but that might actually look kind of nice. But I'd want it hanging the other way. Let's take a look. Let's try it. We're gonna trim that so I'm not pushing down super hard, and then we'll see if we like it or not. Yeah, okay, let's keep that. That doesn't need anything else because it's got all this going on. So I think we've finished the spread for Noel. All right, so here was her notebook from Notebook Therapy, and I was inspired by the pink, the bows, and a little bit of florals, all this like very feminine energy. So we used Soft Girl Era from Rongrong with 3 simple Dutch doors and a lot of decoration. All right, so here's the final thing. If you liked any of these Rongrong stickers, you can use code AmyPlansThings to save 10%. And thanks so much for watching. Noel, I hope you love this. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye.